We are headed over to a scientist's apartment, which is going to help us try and get the information of what these augments are in my body. The mystery Augs it is.
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Catholic.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Caller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Vonnie Street yet?
I'm headed there now.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
There's got to be some way to get off these jumps. Fucking can't do with those now.
Interesting, this building's like locked up. Bit too high. Nice.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system.
We'll see about that. Cassian Valenti. Cassian Valenti.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Huh? Oh, there's one here.
Access granted.
I was wondering why we never beat it there. Open close wall panel. Thank you. Change the mood. A wall panel. Here it is. Leading upwards. Wonder if there's another apartment. Let me in, baby. Bro, you will not grab at this ledge. Oh, just outside.
There's got to be some way to get off these jumps.
This building looks like it's behind TF-29. I'm sure it was when I looked at the map. It is, right here.
Either something will happen or it won't.
6354. Thank you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Why can I not get this? Oh, I've got to get this.
Access granted.
Hello. Pocket secretary. Laser targeting system, don't need it. Although we've got loads of stuff to sell in all fairness. Oh, we've got, that's what we could do here. We're close to the, we'll leave that in there, at least I know it's there. Right, this apartment here. Oh, it worked but didn't work at the same time. It is a bit hit or miss that. I would like if it was more consistent.
Seraph, I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically, I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment. Maybe there's something I missed the first time.
My own medical records. Level 1. Madame Photography.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We've received your last surveillance package and are running down the unknowns in the photographs. If anything pertinent hits, we'll update you. So it's these people that have been hunting me down. I've been asked to return to Prague to evaluate assets. With regards to the main subject in particular, I'll need medical records, reports, everything as recent as possible. So that's what they were for. I am the hunted.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Huh? How did I get... Bro, did I not use this? Unless I'm mispressing the button. I used the stop software but it didn't actually trigger. Oh look, I've missed something else. Where'd it chip? Come on, baby. Kobe.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
00001. That has got to be a world record. I see in your report that our assets are responding well to their new abilities. When we agreed a 10% instability rate would be acceptable, I was apprehensive, so your report that only 4% exhibit any signs of psychosis is very encouraging. Once you've completed your review of the men in Switzerland, rest a day or two, I'll need you to return to Prague to check our assets there. I can tell you how over the moon excited I am by the results we're seeing from our research. Guess what? I'm being sent to Prague to track down 698843. Apparently she's my mess again. Of course, you'd lose control over her. Or is this how you wash your hands of the one you're done with? She and the other should never have been taken from me. My experiments always resulted in promise. You're always in blood. Dr. Nicholas Cipra. Right, so we got everything from there, I think. Right. Is that mission done? It is. It's done. Okay, let's do the main mission. Search Miller's apartment. Good news is Miller's apartment is in the area where the merchant is, so we can get rid of all that stuff in our inventory.
Told you I do not want
What is that?
Worse than the beggars.
We've actually already been in Miller's apartment. Hey.
Are you in?
Hey.
You have credits?
No, you got
Big credit. Lots of credit.
Men.
Do you have money? Well, give me money. Wonder if he's got any new stock. Get rid of the shotty. Oh, sniper rifle ammo there. I'll sell it. I'm not going to use it. Beers. Get rid of this rubbish. Bro, I am so rich. I'll keep them EMP mines. There we go. Anything new? Devastator shotgun. Look at that bad boy. Oh, he actually sells the Lancer rifle. I have nothing else. See you, bruh.
Oh, yo.
This guy's apartment. I'm pretty sure it wasn't on the ground floor.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Ah, we missed this. I missed the floor thing. Luckily, he didn't really have anything. Good, innit? We did find his back room.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
He's going around the system using personal connections to look into things. But that can mean anything. We need to hear more of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
That's quite the view of his room. I didn't realize that was on this side. Let's go and meet Vega.
Sir?
No. You are a freak.
Bruh, what? Just call me a freak. Look, I don't choke you, son.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why, you know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is.
I want to give her the evidence.
Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove ARC is being set up. The email on it reads like activation orders to me.
Where'd he get it? Whose is it?
I've got a suspect in mind, but nothing to prove it. Until I do, can you get Janus or one of your Juggernaut friends to backtrace the IP address?
Yeah, man, no problem. Listen, about VersaLife. The information we found on Nordstat was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy, just a footnote on an insurance claim calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
Maybe. I want to clarify.
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things, and somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Nordstat was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Awesome.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Oh, this sounds good. Use the NSN device. It should just be around the corner. I can't remember seeing it though. But it's definitely going to be in the headquarters. I've just robbed a homeless man's absinthe. That's how I roll. I'm doing everyone a favor.
Make the best of it, he says. What junk?
Might as well get some free experience while we're in the lift.
Verified. Adam Jensen.
Chairs upstairs. Oh, I can't use the Icarus dash. It won't let me.
How long is Director Miller going to be in Gollum City? Art doesn't make sense. I'm not saying he'd stick it anywhere, but at the end of the day, some people claim this
Oh, the chair. I remember how you get in there. It's actually from his room. Look at this. Hello? Oh, look, finally the safe's actually locked. There's definitely going to be something in here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access.
Oh, there was a second one hidden. I could have taken that pretty easily, but I missed it. Wartime scope, is that? Bruh. Thought it was actually going to be some decent information. Some new stuff on his computer.
Maybe the solution the world is.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay.
Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Seem to be in a bit of a compromised position. I don't fancy getting caught with my head stuck in that.
This is different.
This is different. We've got no abilities. Guide. Let me have a look at this. Find and access all data towers. Use remote hack on server blocks to clear a path and access out of reach areas. Be mindful of security devices if they are triggered. An alarm will sound and all hackable obstacles will be reset. Okay. I mean, this is pretty cool. I like how different it is. Four more. We can't hack the cameras. Let's check this area. Well, that was the alternative way in. Can we just... Can we just climb up there? That's what I'm wondering. One way to do it, baby. Oof. Yeah. So that's what this is the vent that we were actually in. So we could have done it the proper way by just going through Yeah, my way was much better. No chance. Oh, bruh. That'll do. Two more, we just gotta find them. Wait, this is where we came in. Yeah. We have to go this way. Easy now. Funny how they actually modeled the simulation of real world items, but yet also looking strange. Got him. I've got it, I've got it.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
These cockroaches.
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Yeah, what a bunch of scumbags. It's the first time we've been allowed in this room. There's not really much loot. Let's go.
Adam.
Oh.
What are you doing in here?
What are you doing here? Stonewaller.
My job. What about you?
I'm sorry that I wasn't questioning you. It was meant to be jovial. Guess I need to work on my timing. Anyway, I'm leaving a message for the director, asking if he's heard from Vince Black, our organized crime division head.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Bullshit. I'm gonna take it to find out what she wants to know. I don't trust her and I don't like her. The only way she would have had access to this office is if she had the key card that we had access to. Then again, she followed us in, didn't she? The door would have been open. There's no way she'd be leaving a message. I don't trust you.
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Well, stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Yeah, you don't work for Director Miller.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
She's working for Manderley, is she? You cockroaches.
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Your cover's blown.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office.
Bullshit.
So, if you'll excuse me...
From what this task force could become, how would she know anything about that? She's a private contracted civilian.
And it's a pleasure to speak with you too.
I don't like you. You smell of skank, bitch. Right. What we doing? Well, let's Search Vince Black's office.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday.
I mean, we've already searched Vincent Black's
Camera
office.
doesn't show him going out. Why?
A train ticket for Berlin.
That it is being enacted as a form of subjugation.
Unequivocally.
Vincent, where are you? Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
I need somebody over here.
What's going on?
Our operation in Jakarta is compromised. 2 casualties. I'm working.
I thought someone was talking to me there.
I need you to monitor the police vans.
Are you still there?
Alright, come on then. Let's get to the Red Queen. I imagine that's where it wants us to go. Yep, I guess it is. Where's the exit? Wonder if any of the stock refilled. It hasn't. It's still been well and truly robbed by me.
Hey, Adam.
What's up, baby?
That's quite a look.
Adam, Janus heard
Bro,
the NSN conversation.
that's quite a look.
covered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good.
The
Just tell me
hell?
where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Okay. I don't actually want to do that quest. I want to do this side mission. Meet Vince Black's informant. Going back to the red light district, baby.
Who listens to that garbage?
Phew, bless me.
A goddamn clank. It's not right to question leadership. And we'll get you killed.
What if we're being walked right?
Keep walking.
Who wants to get ahead?
I just love short, tuggy, balding men with a sense of humor.
I love short, bald men with a sense of humor. Don't we all? The smaller the better, the balder the better. Wonder if he's going to be on the balcony.
Ahoy! On the up front.
Ahoy, baby.
My favorite color is black. What about you?
Dobromila Novakova.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I'm going to disclose, let's be honest.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was, why I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Rally. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Lester runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
I do.
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
I'm calling this right now. She's not going to survive the night. See ya. Right. Go to the meeting spot. That's in the first area. Let's go, baby. And also remember, when we get to the first area, there was a murder scene.
Larry, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, behind our apartment building there was like a crime scene. I might do that after this quest since we're already there, and then we can come back and start the main missions. Is it? Why is there a Central Plaza Metro? I think they're both in that other area.
Like I am not a citizen here.
You just fucked up.
Shut your mouth, fool.
Worse than the beggars.
Put your hands behind your back. The only thing you say from now on is yes, officer.
No Augs allowed. Leave me alone, you fascist.
These police officers are cockroaches.
Take care.
Is that her? Got a different colour hair.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed.
Oh, she's changed her whole look. Oh no, she hasn't. She has got blonde hair still. Must have been the shadows.
I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation? Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Would you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Lester knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Okay.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin. With enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
I'll give you the train ticket.
Here. The ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Excellent. Where did she come from, though? Hello. There's so many hidey holes. Dead civilians. Right, let's go then. Back to Palisade Bank.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Palisade. Has this quest been removed again off my radar? Read the map. How do we read the map? Oh, there we go.
Like I am not a citizen.
Let me see your paper.
You ain't seeing shit, dog.
Make no trouble.
Go back to... Damn, Augs.
Just make it through this shift.
Oh, here we go. I can't imagine this is the fastest way there.
These social jokes.
Stay quiet.
So why? Cross. We need a timeout. A temporary separation of the classes.
Level 1. Probably going to be nothing here. Yeah, we could take this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm not augmented, but I have many friends who are. A level of hatred and suspicion.
Okay, and let's get back up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go, we made it. Yakanakanori. Let's be careful here. I've got a funny feeling this might be a setup. Ooh, neuropatine. Ah, look, there's the clockmakers. I don't know if it's the clockmaker storage, but it's very similar. I'll leave the gun. Do 565. Oh, James Bond shit. Wait, haven't we been in here? Or we've been in a very similar one. There was nothing actually there.
Who are you?
You okay?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta's not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's got to be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Mitigate. I saw courage, people finding ways to keep going or acknowledge. Golem was hell, it's hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible. I know it's bad, but I'm not sure it's worth making a deal with the devil just to get out.
I saw segregation in Golem. Oppression, crime. But I also saw courage. People finding ways to keep going. I know it's bad, but I'm not sure it's worth making a deal with the devil just to get out.
True.
If you believe that, then you go live there. Spend 5 months getting kicked, spit on, locked up and interrogated about things you know nothing about. I'll take my chances with people like Vlasta, people like Vince.
Fair enough.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
No way.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obwood. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
You can't ask me to ignore a Diwali smuggling ring. They're moving weapons around, helping to arm God knows who. I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Yes.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as they have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me. I'm looking for Vince, but we already know about that. I'm not going to press these guys for information. I'm going to negotiate passage for this lass.
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olivier out of places like Golem, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
Omega.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take Olivier with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
Omega again.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivier getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
All right, we'll take Olivier to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
True. What this guy doesn't know is, I will rip off his head and shove it up his arse and make him look like a backwards hand puppet. Mate, I want to turn you into a backwards hand puppet. Thing is though, I could actually spot these guys out right now if I wanted to. Okay. Yeah, I think, as much as I disagree with people like Vlasta and they all like the criminal underworld,
Worst part is that she just thinks I'm in it.
they do help people escape from situations, even though it costs these people a lot of money. I think in doing bad, they do good at the same time. It's a tricky situation. But I think there's going to be other people like Olivia that need ways out of oppression that they wouldn't have any other way than to turn to illegal methods. And sometimes people like Vlasta, like she said, or the necessary evil. I can't use this here. Right.
Not until I'm done.
The valleys.
You're a big boy. You'll have to.
Bloody hell, there was a lot of them, weren't there? Oh, they were guarding the outside of this, of course. Right. The thing is, though, we're only here for one reason: to find Vincent Black. I don't really want to get involved in that. Oh, tactical shotgun. Don't need it.
I don't know you.
Okay, so is that where it is? Vince's Black's apartment. Let's go. It's turned out to be quite a long quest. Look at this big boy.
Can't even trust.
It's there. No, it's not. Where's Vince Black? That's all the way that way, so we're gonna go right. Auto Dilly.
City has gone.
Stop.
You talking to me? I go where I want, when I want.
City has gone to hell.
It would have been fast if I just walked around. Get me up here.
Enough problems already.
His apartment's in the red light district.
Goddamn Clank.
Yeah, this is a bit strange.
I'm expensive.
He's dead.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once.
How do you pronounce that? Sonoborg. So Vince Black is Sonoborg. Sonoborg is Vince Black. How long did you expect to live 2 lives without me finding out? And to think you might have kept fooling us had you not told her. She's very good, isn't she? Knows how to make a man feel safe, loved even. By the time you read this, Velasta will be holding the gun to your face. I asked him to give you something before pulling the trigger. She said it was your favourite. Oh my god.
And sometimes he ends up not being either of them.
It was the woman.
He becomes lost.
That's
I'll take your
amazing.
word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
That is amazing. It was the woman who did it. Don't like the new psychologist. She's asking questions about us, getting a little too interested. Probably goes into our offices when we're not there. I changed the code of the safe just in case it's now. So that was imagine the safe to his room, which we've already broke into. Yeah, that was a pretty wild ride. I haven't truly figured it out though. So the woman in the red dress who was waiting for Vince Black. Oh, it was like a love triangle, wasn't it? They had a dispute over money. Vince and the Vraski, or whatever he's called, had a dispute over money. That caused issues. He was probably shagging that lass she was caught in the middle of it because she's a bit of a floozy as well, and she wanted out before Vrasky killed her as well. Well, at the end of the day, do you know what it is? All these people were tainted. At least we managed to do something for that Olivia, who was probably the only... Actually, then again, she was part of some old terrorist group, wasn't she? We should have killed them all. Right. What can we do? We can go over here for the glitch is there. Where's the dead drop? The dead drop's there as well. But tell you what we'll do. Let's call an episode here. When we come back, we'll do these 2 points of interest. I'll probably go back to the first area and see if we can do that murder investigation, if that's a thing. I don't know if it is. We heard people talking about a murder in the back alley, but I never went in there. And then if not, we'll continue with the main quest. Hope you enjoyed the episode, lads. See you in the next one.